Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm a ECBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be continuing with our 23rd question of our BA interview series. So here it goes. What if the interviewer asks, can you name some visual models for documenting requirements? I'll answer. Visual models are used to represent requirements in a cleared and structured way, making it easier for both businesses and technical stakeholders to understand complex systems. Common visual models includes use case diagrams to show user interactions, activity diagrams and BPMN for process flows, data flow diagrams to represent data movement, sequence diagrams for system interaction, ER diagrams for data structure, and wireframes or mockups for UI representation. As a business analyst, I chose the type of visual model based on what needs to be communicated. For example, BPMN for end-to-end process clarity, wireframes for user interface discussions, and sequence diagrams for explaining system behavior. In my CraftCart project, I use BPMN diagrams to map the order process, wireframes to design the user interface for checkout and product pages, and flow-based diagrams to explain how payments and order confirmation work. This helps stakeholders clearly understand the system and provided better alignment during requirement discussion. Overall, visual models improve clarity, reduce ambiguity, and enhance communication across the project. A very easy real life example again of a food delivery app, like I always give. So suppose company is building a food delivery app. So we'll draw a BPMN diagram which shows the order process flow. The wireframe shows app screen design. The use case diagram shows user interaction with the app. These are basically visual models used for documenting requirements. Visual models help explain requirements using diagrams and visuals. They make complex systems easier to understand for both businesses and technical teams. So some common visual models are BPMN diagram, use case diagrams, flow charts, data flow diagrams, that are DFDs, ER diagrams, wireframes or mockups, and sequence diagram. These models help stakeholders understand process flow, system behavior, data movement, and screen designs easily. So, as you can see in CraftCart, I've used BPMN diagrams to map the order process, wireframes to design the user interface for checkout and product pages, and flow-based diagrams to explain how payment and order confirmation work. This helps stakeholders clearly understand the system and provide better alignment during requirements discussion. So what I mean by BPMN diagrams to map the order process is basically the as-is and to-be process. Wireframes to design the user interface for checkout and product pages are basically prototypes, which the website prototypes which we make to show it to the developers of how the page should look, and flow-based diagrams to explain how payment and order confirmation work. So these flow-based diagrams can be of as-is and to-be process, or other diagrams, DFDs, or which are used for software specification work. So I hope you guys are clear with the visual models for documenting requirements. Remember the visual models which are common, which are BPMN, DFDs, ER diagrams, use case diagrams, flow charts, wireframes or mockups, and sequence diagrams. So I hope you guys learned something from it. Thank you so much for watching.